Hola, my mates. This is Panik from Panik Games. We're back on a Wednesday night playing The Curious Case of the Calm Delilah, Part 6. So we're going to continue on. We got a few more people jumping in later on. And then, but we're going to start right now. Go ahead, Dan. Take it away.
All right. So just as a quick refresher of last week, you guys made your way up to the top of this crag. And let's see, Alrax decided to have the smart idea of going ahead of the group, landing down, getting killed, and then the rest of the group made it there. And let's see, Drazan had a little trouble climbing up the cliffs. As I recall, he fell about 45 feet backwards, cracked his skull on the ground, and bled to death. Let's see. And then you guys decided to fight some spiders. And as time passed, it got a little darker. All of a sudden, you noticed that there, as you guys were kind of looking around and finished the combat, Drazan had somehow come back and was yelling at you guys down the bottom of this cliff. And after that had taken place, you guys kind of left off where Alrax, who had been semi-consumed by the spider beforehand, ended up being like, hey, what's going on, guys? And everyone was a little bit in shock. There was a torch that was thrown into the spider's cave. And as that happened, there was a sound of hissing, chittering, and you start to see these spiders emerge from the cave. And that is exactly where we left off. So without further ado, I need everybody to roll initiative because we left off at a combat stopping point.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we are jumping straight into the action today, folks. There is no slowing down.
Advantage crush. Heclexus rolled a 20.
Very nice.
16.
16 for Ray. Paul?
15.
And Jim, also known as Alrax.
Power
Jim.
3.
Power of 3. You are a pretty weak individual. Let's see here. So we had two 15s. Both have the same dex. I'm going to go with the dude who has the higher AC at that point to go first on the 15. So, but first up, let me get my trusty death dice here. Let's see what the spiders do. And that is going to be some weak sauce.
Don't be wasting your natty ones on initiative.
Yeah, right.
You just leave me alone. Give me 1 second here. Oh, Hero Lab crashed. Lovely. 1 hot second. Gotta reload this with my my creatures.
Reload.
We will be starting off with Heclexus. I will say that right now. So give me 1 hot second. I gotta get the spider stats back up real quick here, thanks to my system crashing.
That's easy. AC of 1, 3 hit points each, no poison.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Here, come on. All right, there's that. There's that. And that. All right. Alexis, as the flame was tossed into the cave, you watch, kind of like anything would burn. You just see the embers kind of start to follow the pattern of the web, and a burst of flame kind of gushes out of the cave. You end up seeing this large spider in front of you kind of start to make its way out on fire, and a whole bunch of little ones, as it stands up, swarm out from underneath and start leaping your way right at you. Let me go ahead and import them. What are you going to do? And I will place the spider here real quick for you in a second here.
Well, most likely I'm going to cast a spell, but I'd like to see where they are at first before I do that.
Yep, let me just grab them real fast here.
Ew!
Yuck.
Yep. Come on.
You cheaping out on us, Dan?
What's going on? Oh, well, that's a bummer.
They're invisible.
Can't
You know
afford
how to
the Photoshop?
You know how to put a glow on it?
Yeah, I do. Vex, let me see here. Oh. Colored edges. Let's see if I can get that to do it. No blur. High intensity. Let's get the color.
What an awesome shade of black.
That highlights some. Wow, that looks ugly. Well, it's gonna have to do.
Good
Hey,
enough.
you can see them.
Oh,
You can
spiders.
see swarm of spiders. Again, some are burning, their little furry backs just lit on fire and singed and smoking, and they are just angry, pissed, and leaping your way.
No.
What about the big one? What's it doing?
Good
Hey,
enough.
you can see 'em.
It's going to be a little further back in the cave here.
All right.
What you are seeing first that you will have easiest access to is definitely going to be these the swarm here that is making its way towards you.
Okay. Well, this is a 20-foot cube is what I'm doing. My question is, I should be able to get the swarm, but can I get the larger one that's further back in the cave?
20-foot cube. Yeah,
I wasn't sure how far in the cave he went.
I'd say you'd be able to get the other one.
Okay. I am casting Fairy Fire.
Okay.
And they do get a saving throw.
Okay.
Looks like Dex and DC of 13.
All right. Saving throws. Okay. 15. It saves.
For the large one?
That was on the swarm.
Oh, okay.
And then you're doing a large, so I gotta do the large one too, right?
Well, it's an area effect, so it should be able to catch all.
Yep. Let me just check what the saving throw is for the large one. Oh, really good on that one. Okay. 19 on that one. So saved on both.
Son of a bitch.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
So
Okay, so that didn't work, and I'm going to move back.
all right. Let's see here. So you are right there.
See how far. So 5, 10. I will move back about 15 feet, so 3 squares down. Yep.
All right. There
Now,
you go.
Behind me, Dan, is that drop off?
Yeah, behind there is going to be, I will consider it another cliff drop off.
Okay,
You're
good to know.
Think of yourself as what you guys came upon is your top cliff around an area with a cave that's at the top that will take you down.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. So next up, I believe, is going to be Crush.
Oh, spiders! I will stand my ground. Actually, no, I will run up to the ones right up to the swarm.
Okay.
And start bonus action rage and start swinging away.
All right. Make it happen, Captain.
$24 to hit.
24. Yeah. That was the spider crying as you're swinging at it.
17 points of slashing damage.
Barking spiders?
17 points of slashing. Wow. Yeah, you crushed a good section of that swarm, making it significantly less effective. Abilities of combat with you. That was painful.
One.
What else you can do? Anything else?
Nope.
And as you lift your, you have a like a maul or something, don't you?
Great axe.
Great axe. As you look at your axe, you see this little spider down on the ground, like staring up at you, and it goes, and its head rolls off.
Whoa.
But there's still more around there, so you haven't quite taken care of the entire swarm, but you definitely decapitated quite a few and hurt this group badly. Next up is going to be, let me see here, Paul, Chorus.
I'm going to go up to the spiders and attack with my short sword.
What's your movement? Because you're way back here.
Oh, where am I? Oh, okay. I'll move my full movement of 30 feet.
There's your full movement of 30.
Okay, so I won't attack them.
Do you want to dash all the way to the front with Crush?
Not really. I'm not in that big a hurry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Are you sure?
Do you want to dash up there where Dan can just attack you for free?
Oh, man.
Jeff made a really good suggestion.
So, no, that won't work. Yeah, that's all I can really do
All right.
at this point.
Let's see here. Oh, spider time. This little spider, we'll just nickname him Itsy Bitsy, is going to go ahead and leap onto the turtle that's in front of him and make an attack. Let's see here. Spider swarm. Ooh, you're getting bites with an S. Let's see here what we got. Let's see. That definitely misses. Oh, misses. Yeah. All right. So they try to take a bite. The turtle's shell is a bit too tough for their itty bitty spider fangs. So we're gonna go on to Alrax.
Okay, where you got me here?
You are right here.
Why am I right there?
I'm pretty sure that was your guy. Yep, that's definitely you. That's where you ended last week.
Mushroom
All right.
man.
Go ahead and move me up to the spiders, and I will attack with my longsword.
Alrighty. And you are there.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not. They're now that their group has been scattering a bit, they're a little more nimble and faster. You unfortunately swung and completely missed.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, so we're back to the top then, Crush.
I thought it was a Clexus.
Oh, sorry, Eclexis. I apologize. It is Eclexis.
Quite all right. Quite all right. Do. Wisdom save for the spider swarm.
Yeah. I don't think they're good at saving.
They're spiders.
Definitely not good at wisdom saves. That's a 9.
Okay. They take 11 points of damage.
And what type of damage is this?
Gong. Necrotic.
Oh, necrotic. Yeah, you blast them, and all of a sudden you just see them all almost like wilt like a dead flower, and then crumble into this pile of just spider goop on the ground, and they are DED dead. There you go.
I'm gonna let's see. You see that directly to the right of my icon, that tree.
Yep.
You just move me over so I'm like kind of straight on. Yep.
Yep. There you go.
And that's my turn.
All right. Now we're to Chorus.
Who?
Or sorry, Chorus. Crush.
I was gonna say, I felt like I did nothing
I'm
already.
getting my name.
Do I see the big one sitting in there?
The big one after it was attempted to get hit, it had kind of retreated back in the cave to get some kind of defense. So at this point, no, you would not. At this point, you still see some of the webbing still burning a little bit, and there's a lot of smoke in the front that's kind of clouding your vision. You'd have to make your way inside if you want to pursue the little guy.
Come out, wherever you are.
Make a perception check.
8.
8? Okay. Yep. And you said you're going right on in, right?
Yeah, until I come in contact with it.
Okay.
And this was the last time we saw Crush.
Ooh, you went inside the cave.
You are in the cave. Let me kind of move everybody off to the side here until other people make it in. So you have moved a whole 10 feet to get in.
Yep.
Okay, so a little descripto here. As you walk in, the smoke from the air is thick and heavy, causes you to somewhat almost choke from the thickness. And
Are you choking or gagging?
as you go in, you notice that the ground, every step you make, is on a web, and as your feet hit the web, you get a sense that everything in this room has been alerted to your presence. You also have a strange feeling that you're being watched by more than one thing or individual.
Yeah.
As you look forward through the smoke, you can see what resembles a bodily figure wrapped in spider web that is slightly moving with a small hand protruding from the left-hand side and the finger still twitching. What do you do?
Come out, wherever you are. I'm gonna move. I'll move another 10 feet in and hold my action. If I get attacked, I will attack back.
And you can move 10. As you're traversing in this room, you're noticing that it is very hard to walk, consistently stick to them. It is considered difficult terrain. Basically, get right there.
Come
right.
and get me.
And you're holding your action.
About time.
And Crush is in the cave.
I'm gonna go up to the edge of the cave.
To where?
To the edge of the cave.
30 gets you at the mouth of the cave.
Okay, that's where I want to be.
All right. Next is going to be. Hang on, let me see. Let's go back to the cave.
Uh-oh.
And let me. Ooh. All right. I got to copy this little guy.
No, you don't. Nope.
Yes, I do.
Let's put it to a vote. Audience, does he need to?
Stop hitting copy.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Ray. Crush.
7.
Oh man.
Thank you for saying that. Man, I got to get another die. As you are in and you're distracted by your feet sticking to the ground,
Hey,
and
you guys.
captive a slight chittering and almost like a as that happens, there's a spider that is descending from the top and drops itself right on top of you.
Uh-oh.
With advantage, I roll a 10. Suck it. So anticlimactic, it's unbelievable.
Crush
What's up?
standing here.
Yep. So you notice that there's one that drops. So it takes a swing at you. You are now alerted. You've held your action. What would you like to do?
Went around and hit it.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
That would be 8.
All right. We're going to go back to the surface here. Alrax, your turn.
I'll go ahead and step into the cave carefully.
So 5. All right. Let me go ahead and take your little picture off.
Mushroom.
There you go. And you step in to see, again, the smoke was thick as you were walking in, and you end up walking right next to this giant spider that has completely caught you off guard. What do you do?
I'll attack him with my longsword.
All right. Go ahead and swing.
This is what he sees.
14.
Oh, nice.
This is a giant spider in his face. I do believe a 14 hits. Yes, it does. That's the magic number.
Well, what do you know? Uh, 7 points of slashing.
And the spider kind of reels up. Actually, kind of kicks its butt up in the air because you just hit it in the ass. And it starts to pull itself back up, a little scared that it got whacked in the butt with a sharp object.
Oh, crap. Opportunity attack?
It's like a strange night at Drazan's house. Opportunity attack. He hasn't left your space. He's just slightly pulling himself up. So you hit. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Top of the order with Alexis.
Is that chorus straight in front of me?
That is. What's up?
I will move up behind him.
Goose, goose, goose.
So that was 20 feet of movement.
Okay. Can I see the spider that is inside the cave?
No, there's too much smoke around you. There's too much smoke in the entrance here. So even, like I said, even Alrex was almost caught off guard because it was so thick that he ended up walking right next to a giant spider, which I doubt he would have done intentionally.
Okay. That will be my turn then.
All right. Then we are on to Crush.
I take it that right above me, that square above me, that's solid stone.
You can walk right here.
Okay. What I want to try to do without breaking contact is move so I got flanking, keep going up.
That you can't. That is part of a pillar. That's like half pillar.
All right. Bummer.
So, yeah, right now you really wouldn't be able to get the flank on him.
All right.
Should have saved the word flanking until after he moved you.
I wouldn't have let him move right here anyways.
All right. Taking a swing at him.
All righty.
17.
Definitely hits.
12 points of slashing damage.
Ah!
It touched me! It touched me!
And this thing is hurting bad. You've hacked off a little bit of a leg, and you see this purple oozing spider blood just gushing out, almost like you hit, the main vein in your leg. It's like a little fountain of ooze. Blood. Anything else? Crush?
Nope. I'm all done.
All right, on to Chorus. So you're hearing a lot of like fighting going on down in the cave, and it sounds like it's very close to you. But the smoke and the burning embers is just making it too hard for you to see anything right now.
All right. I guess I'll make my way into the cave.
Alrighty.
Wherever my full movement.
And you kind of like almost like walk right underneath a giant spider at this point. I'll kind of put you right there for right now.
Okay. Can I see anything else going on?
You can see Crush and you can see Alrex.
Okay.
And as you walk in, there is a giant spider suspended maybe about a foot above your head, just within range of everybody. And you see these dangling legs. One's gushing blood. There's a leg on the ground in front of you from the damage that Crush just did. But as you look up, you see this maw just kind of like getting ready to clamp onto your head.
All right, I'm going to attack it with my short sword.
All right.
Would you consider it snapper?
Yes, he's
Okay.
getting the snapper.
17 to hit.
That hits.
That hits for 7.
Ooh, how do you want to do this?
Oh, really? I just walked in and
That
took
was
the kill.
exact number. That was the exact number you needed.
I just chop it through that snapper and the mouth and all the way through.
All right. So that guy is dead. This. All right, let me take these guys off the grid. Let's see. All right, he is dead. And again, you also find that it's very hard to move and walk in this cave just based upon all the webbing. You gonna do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Then that's gonna put us. Let me see this real quick. All right, that's gonna go to Alarak.
Mushroom.
Alarax.
Do I see any other spiders further in?
You do not. At the time, you do not.
Okay, I'm going to move about 20 feet forward.
What's your movement speed?
30?
You can go 15. It's difficult terrain.
Fine.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Eight.
All right, you're good. We're gonna go back to Collectus, top of the order.
I will make my way into the cave.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grid you off there. And as you kind of break through, you see this giant spider corpse basically within the spot you're stepping in now. You see plenty of slash marks all over it, and your companion sitting or standing within 20 feet of you, both holding blades that are dripping wet of spider blood. The smoke in this general section is pretty thick still, but it starts to clear up the farther in you go. A little bit easier to see, but the ground is very difficult to traverse just based upon the abundant amount of spider webs completely covering the ground.
I know it doesn't help with smoke, but I'm still going to use my Eyes of Night ability and extend everybody's dark vision.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm assuming there's no light source, right, in here?
Just the light from outside shining that is somewhat obscured due to the smoke, but that would be what is kind of shining in right now. There are a couple holes in the ceiling that are shining a couple beams of light down in, but there's no torches or anything of that nature.
I'm gonna cast light on my sword.
Okay. As you do that, you hear kind of a shriek up in the ceiling somewhere, but you can't quite make out where.
Uh-oh.
You guys hear that? Ooh.
Hey, it doesn't sound good, does it?
I feel like I'm at Halloween USA.
You can go ahead and make a perception check if you'd like to, of course.
All right. Perception. 9.
No. All right, everything's all good. At this point, I'm going to.
You didn't ask me if I wanted to make a perception check.
Maybe I didn't want you to make one.
Do you have a glowy sword? I don't think so.
At this point, I am going to drop initiative order. I will ask that you guys make a marching order and like how you plan on exploring this cave.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'll go first.
I mean, we could leave it in initiative if you guys just want me to keep cycling that way. Because, in essence, you are only going to be able to go 15 feet per... Now, let's leave... I take that back. We're going to keep it in initiative because it's going to play a factor on where you guys end up, how far away, who's where, versus you going, oh, I saw it and I just ran over there. So, yeah, Heclectus, what do you want to do? You want to make a PP check?
I want to make a PP check. There's a 24.
Oh, well, shit. As everybody else is kind of reeling in from the heat of battle, you're calm and collected since you just entered in. And due to your calmness and not hearing any kind of loud noises, the slightest sound is something you're able to pick up on. And you can hear across the room a voice say, "Help me! Help!" And as you look across and you see that body-shaped cocoon of webbing, you can see Captain Takumi's voice, what you hear, and you see a little hand kind of moving, kind of picking at the webbing.
I do believe the captain is into a bit of a pickle.
Burn it.
I will go straight forward 3 squares, 15 feet. Correct.
Are you sure right there? That's
well, I'm trying to get to the captain, so I guess I'll double move. So move me 3 more.
Yes.
Oh, that.
Okay. Calm down, okay? Give me 1 second.
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
You're telling me to calm down.
This is battle. We can't be calm.
All right. So you double moved, right?
Yes, a dash.
You dashed.
Dashed.
All right. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
What's that?
I need
Dex
you to
what?
A dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Oh boy, here we go. Ew, not bad. 18.
As you are dashing in a hurry, not paying attention to the ground of which you're walking on, nor your surroundings, there are 2 large stones that are tied in the ceiling with hempen ropes. You've activated a tripwire, releasing these stones, swinging towards you. That will hit you just at head height. You are going to take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are, let's see here. And you are knocked back 5 feet. All right. So we have Crush up next.
I shall move forward.
I let out a shout of alarm that starts with an F.
Fox,
Beautiful.
Fudge,
Fiddlestick.
fingers, frog.
Crush, you observe your companion walk right up and activate this trap, and you just look up and you're like, uh-oh. And you just see the stones just come down and hit him and knock him right back. And he looks like he's wincing a little bit from the pain, which kind of catches you by surprise that there's even traps in this room.
Moving forward 15 feet.
Okay.
These spiders are really crafty.
Do I see anything I could attack?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
10.
As you are kind of looking around and kind of staring at Eclexis, who just got knocked back, you notice in the small amount of light that is coming in from the ceiling, there was a large shadow that was cast for only a brief second, but when you look up, you don't see anything. And it's kind of, you're like, well, did I just see something? You're not quite sure. But you to yourself, you're going, no, I definitely just saw a giant shadow move, but I don't see anything up there that would have caused that to happen.
Okay. That's all I can do.
All right. Then we're going to go to Chorus.
Okay. Where am I at? My next to Eclexis?
No, you're not anywhere near Eclexis. You're way in the entrance of the cave.
All right, I'm going to go back up with the group.
Right.
And just kind of look around.
You're going to leave the cave?
No, I'm going to go with the guys up to with
Okay.
with them.
All right, so that would get you one full movement up. Are you going to do any kind of additional movement?
No, that's good.
Okay. Alrex. You're muted.
I'm going to carefully move up a few more.
And describe carefully.
Well, as I just saw one of them get hit, I'm going to watch for possibly getting hit myself.
Okay.
We got a little
I
bit of
think
echo,
somebody-
guys, just so you know.
Whoever changed something just a minute ago must have caused that.
It looks like Dan's the one echoing.
That's Glenn.
What?
Always looked like Glenn was echoing.
Shouldn't be. I'm wearing the headset.
Yeah, I don't think he's echoing. It sounds
It's all
good
fixed
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead. Are you checking for traps along the way, or what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to be very cautious. I could look for traps. I just want to make sure I'm paying attention in case something clicks or something like that so I can get the hell out of the way.
Okay. Anything else you're going to do?
That's it.
All Alrighty. So then we're back at the top with Clexus.
Okay. Yeah. Well, since I've been hit in the head by a trap, I will not dash, but I will move 3 squares forward,
All right.
cautiously making my way deeper into the cave.
Perception check for me, please.
Giggity.
Oh, jeez.
20, not natural.
As you are kind of like, you're hit on the head pretty hard, and you're being more cautious looking around now. You see what looked to be almost like a spider or scorpion type of symbols that are etched into the walls all around this cave. And just some iconography that's almost looking as if kind of like you've seen little people like this and these scorpion type creatures showing in a very larger attack position, threatening manner towards those individuals, again caved into the walls, and there are some minor little glyphs cut into the ground as well, showing the same depictions.
Do they appear to be depictions of the spiders, or does it seem to be a different creature?
They're very primitive. They're very primitive pictures. So whether you would actually really be able to tell what it is or not it's going to be it's questionable. It looks like something that's a hybrid between a spider and a scorpion, if that's even such a thing.
So, being that I've read the journal, is it possible that this is the so-called basilisk?
No, it's not a basilisk.
Okay. In that case, I will calmly call out to my group members and point out the glyphs on the floor.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
All right. Then that puts us on to Crush.
I'm going to move forward, but move me up 1.
I heard something.
So if you move me up kitty corner 1.
Okay.
Up. There you go. And then move me forward 1. And I'm going to check for traps as I go along.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
13. I feel kind of smart at the moment.
Everything looks as it should.
Is there any crawlies nearby?
Any what nearby?
Crawlies?
No crawlies that you can see.
Aww.
But hang on, give me 1 second. I think you go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
19, but that was with a nat 20.
Okay. As you look about no more than 10, not even 10 feet in front of you, more like I'd say 5 or 6, you're coming up on a massive spider web that's kind of arcs up about 3 feet high. As you're peering at it and looking at it a little bit more as the structure of what the web's covering, you can kind of see what looks to be like a stone pedestal that has a shallow copper bowl filled with some kind of clear liquid.
Oh.
And perched over the copper bowl and next to is like a thin copper stand is a vial of a grayish green liquid. And that's really what you see, but it would take you it would essentially be this spot right here.
Oh, I found something.
That's what you see.
Pretty. Okay.
Okay. Then now we're on to chorus.
All right, I'm gonna just move ahead with Crush, I think.
Okay.
And then just kind of just be there and look around.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me as well.
Okay. 22.
Yep, you notice the same thing that Crush does. You see the copper bowl sitting on what seems to be a web covered perch, and then the vial on the stand. They're all right next to each other. Okay. But again, you see against this bowl, and this web's going up. So you see this bowl sitting on this stone pedestal, and in the center of it is held this vial by this little copper stand that's right there. And you see some kind of stuff that's in the bowl, just kind of peering through some of the webbing. It's striking. It's very interesting because on this copper bowl, you're also the same engravings that were pointed out on the walls. They're kind of like a little story of hieroglyphs around this bowl as well. Maybe it looks ceremonial. You're not quite sure what to make of it.
I like stories.
Crush, you're so special.
I need everybody to make a perception check, please.
Perception. 22.
10.
17.
18.
The only one who sees this is Alexis. You stare up and at the ceiling, and you can see kind of above where Takumi's body is, almost tucked into a hole in the cave ceiling, but it looks like a set of a bunch of eyes kind of hunker down, and it just has it made a slight movement that you're catching it, and you notice that there's something up there. You're not sure what it is, but it's caught your attention, and there's something that almost looks like it's waiting to either ambush or do something, but it's not a good intention.
Where's the good intentions in here?
Look alive, mates. We're not alone in here. I think there's still something skittering about.
Yeah, you guys.
Very large and many-eyed.
Oh, I got 2 eyes.
Oh, I heard something.
Damn mosquitoes.
It's a moist cave.
And you doing anything else?
I
mean, are you telling anybody else like that? Just pointing that out, right?
Oh yeah, I was just kind of letting everybody know. And then do I know kind of where it was? Like, can I actually point it out? Like,
You could point it out. It would have been back in this, above this section, and the ceilings, as you guys have gone down, it's a pretty steep drop down. You're probably looking at 50, 60 feet up. Because as you guys have been coming down here, this is very narrow walkway straight down. It doesn't flatten out till back in this area.
oh, so we're like on a slant, like it's going down.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I don't want to move any further. I mean, I want to help the captain, but I'm a little nervous about what I just saw.
I think we were on. So Chorus just went. I had you guys do perception check. Now we're on the Alrax.
Did you make any kind of reaction, Hooklexus?
What do you mean by reaction?
To what you saw, besides pulling up short?
Oh yeah, I informed. I like said, "Hey, look, something's in here with us," and I pointed where I saw the eyes.
All right, I'm going to try to look in that direction and see if I can't see anything.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception check again.
17.
No, it's really well hidden. Pretty high. You had to hit a pretty high number to hit it, and Clexus did.
Trust me, it's there. I know
it's very well camouflaged.
I'm just going to sit where I am, trying to look over, keep looking over in that direction and see if I can see something.
Okay. Let's see here. We'll go back top of the order then. So then we would go to Hooklexus.
Oh, it's back to me again?
Yeah, because I just had the group do perception check in the middle of that, just so you guys can kind of get your bearings. But yeah, it's actually your turn now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay put, and if I was gonna do anything, I would hold my action until, maybe if this creature popped out.
Okay.
Hey Dan, can we take a quick intermission? We have a couple people waiting to jump in.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna put us
on.
on.
We might need the extra bodies for fire to do on.
I'll go to the snack bar.
All right, guys, we'll be right. Okay, we're back. So Dan, let's continue our adventure.
Welcome back, adventurers. Coattails here. Anyways.
Have another drink, Dan.
Gentlemen, how do you pinky up?
They called me D Animal 9000. I will be your dungeon master for this evening, thank you. Like a DJ.
Oh, this sounded creepy like that.
All right, guys.
What, like Dan
So-
doesn't?
As you guys inside have been battling, Milo and Grizan get done doing whatever they were probably doing with Gertha outside, and are now at the cave entrance up top. Speaking of, Milo, can you please roll me an initiative roll, please?
Oh boy, I sure can, Dan. One memento. 23.
Holy shitballs.
Yeah, I get advantage.
Yes, you do. Stop it.
More like take advantage.
Sorry.
Guys.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, that's a good mission roll. Cool. So, with that being said, Milo, you are outside the cave, and what you are witnessing currently is there is smoldering spider webs. There's a lot of smoke. You've heard some commotion going down in the cave. It is dark, it is dim, it is hard for you to see anything that is going on right now, but you know that your companions are inside there waiting for your support and action.
Hey, you guys.
Well, after staring at Gertha and the sorcerer do weird wrestling styles for the last 10 minutes, I'm gonna go down the cave.
All right. I'm assuming you poured bleach in your eyes along the way.
I have no clue what I seen.
So you enter here, and you notice that the terrain is absolutely super difficult to walk on. That is what you've noticed. It is thick smoke in this area still. However, as you peer through the smoke, you can see a giant mushroom, also known as Arax, and several other companions that are directly ahead of you, not but 40 to 50 feet away.
I will approach my group if I can.
So you've gone some content, 20, 30. We'll say this is about as far as you're going to get on a full move. Unless you care to dash as well.
Oh, I would love to dash.
See where there are two large stones that hang close together. You're so short, luckily it does not hit your head, but they are hanging above you. This is something that not Alrax, but Heclexus could tell you a lot about, for they swung down from the ceiling and smacked him right in the face and knocked him back, because he was not careful for the traps that he's seen. All right. And
Silly
then
Alrax.
that little nut swinger.
That's Plexus.
Fluxus. Heck. That's what I call him, is Heck. I took notes. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Shh.
All right, so Heclexus, we're going to go right back to you here. You were top of the order, but Milo then dethroned you with best initiative roll. So I know you were eyeballing. You may want to update your new companion who's just joined you.
Do I notice that Milo has came up behind me?
Yeah, you would have heard him kind of jibber-jabbing along the way, trying to find you guys through the smoke and webbing.
Marco.
Marco!
Oh, this is Apollo.
Milo, I'm just getting in.
Well,
seem
I've
to-
seen some... Go ahead.
There's something else inside this cave with us. Something watching us. You see that strange
spider sack in front of us, and then I point up above it. Up there, just there. Something is in the alcove.
He's pointing right here. Just
It's
so you're
very
aware.
camouflaged.
But about 50 feet up in the ceiling is what he's pointing out. Or trying to point out.
Make sure you keep an eye out. There's still something in here.
Can I get like kind of a decent look at it, like
Perception check
up
to see
above
if
me?
and I'll let you know.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Ooh, magic number. Yeah, you can see about 50 feet up in this little. You can see where the ceiling starts to go up, almost as if there's a tunnel up. But as it starts to go,
Like a chimney.
dangling right there, just peeking out, essentially the head. You see a whole bunch of little eyeballs, kind of staring down, with almost like this little bit of goop hanging down from what would be the mouth of whatever this thing is.
Yeah.
And it's just staring. It's very still, but you can tell it's ready to ambush. You're not. It looks rather unpleasant.
It sounds unpleasant.
Dan, I forgot to ask, but can we, just from the two of us being able to see it, are we able to maybe get an approximate size of this thing? Is it seem to be bigger than the other things?
Give me 1 second and I'll tell you. It is. The size, medium. And for you D&D fans, it's a medium-sized creature. So it takes up a 5-foot square.
Okay. I'm waiting for like this huge spider to pop out.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying that's what you can see. So,
can I encroach a little closer?
you've done your full movement on your turn. You've done both your move and dash, so you are as far forward as you're going to be.
All right, I guess that's all I'm gonna do then. As I stare at the ugly spider.
So, Eclexis, what are you doing, sir?
Oh, that's a good question. All I can kind of see it. Is it? Would you say it's within 60 foot of me?
Farther than 60 feet from you. Just based upon
Okay, then.
how far forward and how far up you need to go, it's going to be farther.
And up.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will continue to hold my ground, hold my action, and see if it does anything.
Okay. Next up is going to be Dreza, who is back outside the crag. So
I'll go ahead and pat Gertha on the head. I'll see you later, and I'll head inside.
And like when you pat her on the head, she looks at you and she pinches your little butt. And blows
Like a lock.
Blows you a little kiss. And you go inside.
Yep.
He goes like this to his hand after touching her head. I smell bacon.
Oh man.
Sorry, Ted.
I thought that was more skirt steak than anything.
I don't think it's going to offend him since the cheese and chives thing he just sent on the messenger. That's what I imagine. That's what I imagine she smells like.
She's like Gouda cheese, just a stinky cheese.
Yeah. Anybody else smell cheese?
Is that Limburger I smell?
All right,
Not
so
a good one.
you're right
Oh,
here.
my
And again, difficult terrain. You're stepping on tons of webs that are covering the floor. Every step you make vibrates all the webs across the entire cave, alerting anything that's in here of your presence and exactly what.
Just
Welcome.
Always lovely.
Yeah, I'll just take my time, ease down through. I don't hear anybody screaming for help or anything, so.
You gonna move your full 30?
Yep. No dashing, no.
So that gets you right there, because again, difficult terrain. So you're able to go
Okay.
about 15 up. So now you can see in front of you very clearly. Milo's right there. You can see Alrax, Chorus. You can see Crush, and Heclexus is farthest forward. Heclexus and Milo are both staring up at the ceiling. Is kind of what you're witnessing right now. Kind of talking to each other, pointing something out. If you want to make a perception check, I can see if you're able to see what they see as well.
Yeah, I'm really doubting a 10's gonna get it.
Not even close. All right, so that's going to put us on Crush right now.
Move me around next to Heclexus.
Okay, so you're going to go.
One, I'll be above him. I should be just ahead of him. That's 1, 2. Yeah, one more to the left. There you go. To the right.
Okay.
And if I don't see anything, I'm still making my way towards the captain.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll another perception check if you'd like to.
13?
Nope, don't see it. You just doing your 15 and that's it?
That's all I can do. I mean, if I don't see anything to attack, I can't attack.
Do you want to dash?
Yeah, I'm feeling stupid. Yeah, let's dash.
His usual state.
As you get there,
bouncy.
As you get there, you can definitely see Captain Takumi's hand sticking out. You hear him. Help!
I'm picturing Sloth from the Goonies.
You're almost hearing like a gurgling sound, and you can see like what looks to be almost a reddish blood stain start to appear where the head would be. Yeah, you're getting a sense of a urgent, dire need to save the captain right now.
I'll save him like I saved him the last time from the water.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just beat him like a rug. Boris, it's your turn. Keep in mind, you saw the same thing that Crush did. There's that copper bowl that's on that pedestal, but you can also you see Crush kind of ignore it and just take off towards where the captain's at.
I'm gonna go check out the copper bowl.
Okay. You want me? So it's right here. Where do you want me to put you? Like right there, there.
Yeah, just to the left of it.
It's like, you want me like right here?
Yeah, that's good.
And go ahead and make a perception check.
Uh, 21.
Huh. As you step forward onto this tile here, you notice that you hear a click, and the tile you stepped on seems down.
Oh, great.
However, you understand that there is a trap. Obviously, you've triggered. It's a pressure plate, and you know not to move. Perhaps you have a companion who might be able to help disarm this trap before
Yeah, she's not here.
you make any kind of move.
All right, I'm gonna signal over to. Is it Heclexus next? Like down for me, or not too far?
Yeah, Eclexis is down from you.
Yeah, I'm 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, I'll signal over to you to say, hey, I think I got a problem here. This appears to be a.
Hey, of course. What is it?
Come over here. Step here.
Warning.
Step right here, real fast. If you are doing that, I'm going to ask you to make a persuasion check.
No, I'm gonna ask for his help. Find something heavy or something to put where my foot is.
Okay.
Okay. I'll start looking around when it gets to my turn.
Okay. Oh man.
Let me see.
While I'm there, though, I'm gonna kind of look at the bowl, see if there's anything else that we don't know.
Okay. Yeah. As you look at the bowl, let me see. What's kind of some of your background traits? I guess did you take what? I'm just wondering if it's something that you would be knowledgeable about.
I'm an entertainer. So I don't know. I know about performing.
I'm gonna say you don't know. Like your guy wouldn't really know much about alchemy.
No.
To you, it looks like water, and then there's like this vial just being held above it. You're not sure what happens, but just stepped on a pressure plate is about all you know right now.
Okay.
But as you look at the bowl, again, you see the scorpion-ish, spider-ish looking symbols that are very primitive, carved in this copper bowl. The bowl looks it's really cool as you kind of move some of the webs away. You're seeing all this like inlay of gold, and the gold is inlaid in where again there's just this copper stand that's right over the bowl with this vial. It's got like this some kind of grayish liquid in the center or in the vial itself. And that's all you see. Okay. Then we are on to next is going to be Paul, and then Alrax.
Is there a sign near the... Oh, never mind.
Okay. Roughly how high is the ceiling?
About 50 feet up.
All right, I am going to hop on my broom and fly over, say 7 o'clock ish from Crush. Yep.
Okay. How high up are you?
I'm going to land there.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. Top of the order is going to be back to Milo then. Milo! You're muted.
Sorry. So Crush is the one on the pressure plate, right?
Chorus is.
No. Chorus.
Well, I'm going to avoid him because I don't know how to disarm traps, and I'm going to try to make my way to the captain.
All right. Are you dashing or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll dash and I'll use my last key point as a bonus action to use Step of the Wind to dash again.
Right.
So I'll have, hold on, math
You can
here.
go away to him.
Hi.
You'll get all the way to him.
Okay. All right.
So you were basically 2.5 moves with difficult terrain to get there, and you got there. So you're at Captain Takumi now.
I'm gonna yell at him and say, "Ahoy, Captain!"
And you're just gonna hear a gurgling sound, and again the red around the face starts to pool a little bit more.
I
All
can't
right.
do anything else. So
Eclexis.
First off, do I see anything on the ground? Maybe a rock that is heavy.
Go ahead and make a investigation check. I guess I would say.
Investigation. 18.
Yeah, you see a rock right over here that looks to be about something that might be similar in density, or not similar in density, similar in weight. That would somewhat match course that you could lift and potentially help swap on that pressure plate.
Okay. That's what I will attempt to do.
So you can move. That's 10 foot of movement. You can use an action to pick up the rock and try and place it on course.
Okay, and then we're gonna attempt the little Indiana Jones trick, and I'm going to put the rock and tell him to lift his leg at the same time, and we'll try to get it on the pressure plate.
I am going to ask you to make a dexterity or athletics check to see, or athletics or acrobatics check to see you successfully do the body rock swap.
Are you ready for this chorus?
I am. Do I need to do anything?
No, chorus, Eclexis has your life in his hands right now.
Great.
Okay. I'm going with athletics.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Before I do this, I'm going to give myself guidance.
Good. I wish I had bardic inspiration right now.
Okay, that is 22 total.
Successfully done.
Thank you, good sir. Thank you.
Swap you over there. Yeah, as like you're just really quick to you like yank and push the rock right over to just the perfect amount of time where you hear it and nothing happens.
Oh, I think we got a little bit lucky.
I'm glad we went with Plan B, the rock.
Clexus, go ahead and make a kind of check what we have you do. I'll have you do a medicine check. I think that would most align with what I'm trying to.
All right, medicine.
Yeah.
Not very good. It is 11.
For you, I'll give it to you, just considering your background as a healer, and potentially dealing with healing potions and making things of that nature. Do you want to
know what my background is? If that'll help you.
Yeah, go ahead.
took the Heart of Darkness background feature, the haunted one. I don't know if it helps with any kind of alchemy type things. He was raised by a hag.
You see that are both in the copper bowl and that vial would create a green poisonous gas when mixed together.
Oh man!
And so you understand that this was a very dangerous trap that was potentially triggered, and you give fair warning to all of your companions: do not, under any circumstance, fall or touch or do anything that causes even a drop of that liquid to mix with what's in that bowl, or there's a strong chance many of you could perish tonight.
Oh boy.
Why we just blaming on the dog?
So, that is what you know.
It is known as the campaign killer.
Very good. Very, very good.
Tis a semi-dangerous campaign. All right, top of the order. We're going, or not top of the order. It's next is going to be. So we had Eclexis. So Drazan is next.
I will go ahead and head up there where Chorus and Heclexis are.
You going to dash to get all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay. That gets you all the way there with a dash.
All right.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, just kind of look around, see what's going on.
Go ahead and make another perception check for me.
And mention to them, oh, I could have disarmed that for you.
Now you tell us.
Hey.
You can see Milo up and confirm that that's Captain Takumi that's wrapped up in this cocoon type
Up here.
this cocoon of spider web is
Right.
what you currently see. So next is going to be, let's see, we got Drazan, and then we go to Crush.
I'd like to move up to where the captain is.
All right.
Do I see any crowdies? They've been seeing this crowdy over in the corner somewhere.
Perception check, please. With advantage.
Thank you. Still doesn't help me. I got a 5.
Oh my goodness.
With advantage?
With
I rolled a
advantage?
2. I rolled a 2 for the first one. God. I rolled a 6 and I got a -1.
I tried to throw you a bone, man.
I will start. I will pull on my hand axes and start to cut the webbing around from the captain to see if
I'd say as an action, you cut the captain out.
Okay. Is he alive?
You check. Actually, go ahead and make a medicine check for me.
Okay, where does medicine check and barbarian meet?
They don't.
That's a bad one. You're just looking for holes.
17.
You can tell he would be the equivalent of knocked to 0 points. And you've got a very short amount of time to get him stabilized, or else you are going to lose the one person who knows how to get you guys off this rock.
Oh no.
I will. He's bleeding out of holes. I'll plug the hole. See if I can stabilize him.
Wrong hole, Crush. Wrong hole.
That's meant to be
It's got
there.
a nutty smell to it. Oh, do I plug the bleeding hole then?
Oh my goodness.
I'll try to stabilize him if you let me.
I'm gonna say you've done enough on your turn. You've just made everybody alert that he needs to be stabilized. But I've given you a fair amount of free action.
Take some of the webbing and stuff in the hole.
All right. So next is gonna be Chorus.
All right, I'm gonna go up to up with Crush, or make my way up that way.
Okay. So that would be a dash to get you essentially right next to him.
Okay, that's fine. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. You just see the captain's right in front of you, bleeding all over the place, and Crush lets you know he is on death's door. We need to stabilize him. I know nothing of medicine. Please help.
Give me a few seconds to think about this.
All right, so then now we're on to, let's see here. That's going to be Alrax, I believe, is next. Yep.
Alrighty, I'm gonna step up and pour a healing potion down his throat.
Okay.
Remember to rub his neck, his throat.
You still have an action because I'm going to say pouring a healing potion is a free action.
I am going to look around and see if I see anything in the area.
Check with advantage.
I'm sorry?
Perception check with advantage. I'm going to remove this screen for 1 second.
No! Oh,
A 22.
You look up and you can see these eyes kind of peering at you with this gaping maw that has this foot-long, like liquid kind of hanging out of its mouth. Almost looks as if it would be hanging moss in the ceiling. But you can tell that it's a creature that's just watching your guys' every move almost directly 50 feet above you. That's insane.
I am going to take a defensive posture, and I'm done.
Okay. Let's see here. Then that's going to put us back at the top with Milo.
So the captain is stable, right?
Captain
Does he
is
look stable?
Oh,
And he is free from the webbing, right?
He is free from the webbing.
All right. I'm trying to remember the range of a dart.
The range
Trying to
of
pull
a
up.
dart. I'm
I
going to
not
leave
very
it up.
far.
Huh?
I think long range is 60 feet. I think.
So it'd be a disadvantage if I throw it at it.
Disadvantage, yeah, if you're going to throw it. Let me just put Captain Takumi where he needs to be. Come here, Captain. And as you guys gave him the healing potion, and you hear, "Oh, thank you for saving me. Be careful." And he starts pointing up. And as that happens, a creature descends down at a rapid pace. Milo, your vibro sword starts.
Whoa.
And all of a sudden, you see this.
Ew.
What?
Oh no!
It
You
looks
see-
like it has. Oh, sorry.
This drops down and lunges to the cave floor right next to all of you guys. So, with that being said,
My precious!
Kill it with fire. Jeez.
Nuke it from
But
space.
it's starting to come down or something to like attack us.
yep, it has dropped right next to you.
Oh boy.
Large pincers. Looks like a very thick carapace type of exoskeleton. And it is snapping at you.
To hopefully a flanking position, and I can move through creatures.
Right here would be flanking because Captain Takumi is still laying on the ground prone like a little biatch.
All right. And then I will pull out the despiteful blade and I will take a whack at Z Spiter.
All right.
Oh. Hey, you took that blade away.
17 to hit.
Yes, it does hit.
I rolled a 1. But 6 damage altogether because it gives me +5.
All right, and you notice that 6 damage really didn't make it wince or feel like it was like hurting at all. That was a pretty weak hit by all accounts for this thing.
After I get done striking it as a bonus action, I'm gonna headbutt him.
Okay.
Wow, I actually kind of rolled better to hit with that. It's 23.
Okay. That hits.
Now watch this awesome 1d4 damage. I rolled another freaking 1. 5 damage.
You're just making him mad.
Yeah, you're really just pissing it off, and now it's turned around and it is looking directly at you and giving you its full attention.
Does it look like it has cross eyes right now? Because it's all looking at me with all of its eyes.
These little spots here are the eyes that are kind of looking at you. They don't look like they're cross-eyed. It's pissed. It's gonna start snapping at you.
You just booped its nose. Is all you did.
That's pretty much all you did. All right, Alexis, you are next.
Okay, so I would say he's probably within range now. Wisdom save.
Oh, screw you and your saves.
Aww.
How does a 9 hold up?
No, but it hasn't been damaged. Oh, it has been damaged.
It has been.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yep. It's taken 11 points of damage so far.
10 more points of necrotic damage.
Okay, now you pissed it off.
There's someone
And
here,
I will-
Bell.
Move me kind of towards the group. My regular movement, so 15.
Yeah, you'll be able to get right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Now it is the creature's turn. Again, full attention is on Milo right now. Let's see here. What does he have? Here.
Fang. That's what he has. Technically.
It's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead and.
It's gonna give you the clamps.
Alrax, what's your weight?
Ooh, let's see here.
Strange question.
He's trying to confuse us, boys. Watch out.
175.
All right. Let's see here. I need you to go ahead and make a. I need to make a strength check.
Save or check?
Actually, no, I take that back. You don't have a say on this. This is only when you. No, this is on your turn. Okay. So right now it turns to Alrax, and it spits out of its mouth this filament that cocoons around Alrax, and you are now grappled.
Uh-oh.
I get nothing for being in a defensive stance.
Unfortunately, not. This gives you no. No, there's no.
You're currently
It's instant. There's no save or making a DC check. It's just a straight. It's done, kind of like magic missile.
You're currently in a cocoon in a defensive stance.
Yes, you are a defensive cocoon.
You pulled the Mothra attack.
However, Milo is going to go ahead and attack you with its claws.
Claims.
And that's going to be. What's the plus on this real quick here? Weapons. That's going to be a 16 and 17 to hit.
The first one misses, but the second.
That's going to be 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And it just swings at you with one of its pinchers and lashes your arm pretty good. And next in the order, so that's what it does. We're on to I believe that's Drazan.
So we can all see this thing now?
Yes, you can all see it now.
Okay. Well, then I will take a step to get myself a good line of sight on this thing.
So all you literally need to do is be right here because Captain Takuma is laying down. So that one step would get you there.
So does a 20 hit?
Just hits.
Just got him.
Okay.
Just got him.
He will take 8 points of lightning damage as lightning shoots from the palm of my fingers, the palm of my hand.
And you can kind of see as it's going to snap at Milo again and it gets hit with your lightning, it's like...
And the lightning stays connected between the two of us.
Ooh. Sounds like a kinky evening at Drazan's house. Do you want me to do the lightning thing again tonight, babe?
I feel sparks between us.
So, lightning whips or electrotherapy? Your choice, babe.
It's called magic fingers, guys.
What is both, Alex?
Yeah, exactly.
Very shocking.
He didn't even have to put a quarter in. He got magic fingers.
Is that all? Is that
attack?
Okay.
No possible flanking from me. I take it for me. No.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Why?
He would have to move to the
Oh,
other side.
I'm looking at chorus. Never mind.
Yep.
I mean, I could move around chorus and be.
Yeah, I still wouldn't consider it just because Alrax is a cocoon now. He's not even really a distraction for it.
15 to hit.
That's not how. Okay, never mind.
That's how my flanking's gonna work.
That's right. Recognize, son.
15 to hit.
You're a packed lunch.
Let me see. 15. 15 does not hit.
Oh my. Okay. You said Takumi's still laying down?
Yes.
Move me into the same square as him, and I'll stand over top of him so I can be a bigger target than he is.
Okay. I'm imagining
lightning
you're turtle teabagging him right at this point.
Damn straight.
Hey Ray, my spell's going right through that square.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. Take me back.
Don't cross the streams.
No.
Do you want to do anything else?
No, I'll stay right there and continue to pound.
All right, then we are on to, let's see here, that would be Crush went, so that's Chorus.
All right, I'm going to take 4 shots with my magic missile.
Okay.
All right. And that hits for 13.
Ouch. That is painful. The creature starts reeling pretty hard. You look like the magic missiles burned some significant holes through its exoskeleton, really weakening it. So that's pretty heavy hit.
All right, cool. That's all I can do.
Anything? Okay. Then that's going to put us at, let's see here, you went. So that's going to be Alarax. Now, this is where you're going to need to make to get out of the cocoon. Now you're going to do a strength check.
Eight.
Nope, you are still grappled by this.
Does that happen at the beginning of my turn?
Let's see here. It doesn't say when. So, I mean, I'd still say you can do something.
I am going to attack him.
Okay, and that's going to be at disadvantage?
No, not for grapple. Grapple just means my movement speed is 0.
I believe that is correct.
Yes.
Weapon stuff. What are you attacking it with?
My longsword.
So a specific to this says a weapon stuck to the filament, which may be freed with an action that makes a successful DC 13 strength check. So your weapon is not freed; it's stuck to the filament. And that is specific to this creature.
Okay, so what was the the strength check you just had me roll to get free?
To free it, free yourself and break it.
Okay, then I will take an action and attempt to free my sword.
Okay.
And I do not.
Yeah, because it's either going to be DC 13 for you to free yourself, or you got to do the 13 strength check as well to get your weapon freed. And that is very specific to exactly how it's verbalized here or written.
Okay.
Then back at the top, so Milo.
Feeling a little woozy after that bite, I'm going to attempt to take a stab at him.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
It's got the little cool. Wait.
You know, I didn't even open up my my.
It's okay. We believe you, Andy.
I didn't open up my D100 table, hoping you guys just wouldn't even roll it. Nat 20.
Well, lucky for you, Dan.
That's some. Damn.
I was drinking my Haterade. All right.
Dang.
Okay, go ahead and roll it and tell me what type of damage it is.
Well, it's slashing.
Okay.
And percentile or the damage?
No, I need to know what your percentile, the D100.
Oh yeah. 39.
That is triple damage. And again, you can either do whatever's on your die 3 times, or you can roll 3 times the amount of die. You have to call it beforehand, though.
I'm gonna throw out 3 D6s.
There you go.
3 D6s. I choose you. All right.
1, 1, 1.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
No, listen. I got 2 1s and a 4 with +5. So math 6, 11 slashing damage for triple damage crit. That sucked. But yeah.
33. 33.
No, he rolled 3 D6.
Oh, that was what he rolled for 3 times the damage.
Yeah, I got altogether was 11.
Yeah.
Which is really horrible.
Well, if you would have only rolled.
This thing
What was that?
You've brought this almost to its knees. I mean, this thing is like crippled down on the ground, like still trying to pinch. It's clinging on to life, but still making that epic effort to take one of you down with it.
All right. I respect his wishes. But let's say though that first strike I was slashing up, so the momentum is why it did a lot, and as I come down I'm gonna bring a leg drop down on him.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 1 on that one. Lucky. I rolled a 5. Yeah, okay, hold on, math. 11 to hit.
Wait, but you rolled a 1?
I rolled a 1, but I have lucky. So I get to re-roll all 1s, which I keep forgetting to do, but it seems like it backstabs me anyway, because I rolled a 5. Okay. So altogether,
hey, you know what? But you didn't have to roll on the fail table, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Right. So you just missed. You brought it down, and it kind of just moved to the side, and your foot went right by it. Just no connection. So
you're cheating, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. So then we are on to Heclexis. That is your turn.
Wisdom save for the creature.
Damn you! I'm not the wise. 13.
You just made it.
Woo!
So nothing happens, and that'll be my turn. So
Milo's gonna get the double pinch.
The clans.
He misses on both. I rolled a 7 and a 5, and
yeah,
no luck. So then that puts us on to Drazan.
Good use of
I gotta say,